Welcome to the Kent countryside, and more importantly, Monica.
Yes,
welcome back.
Thank you.
I think probably in the past 10 videos, Monica's only been around for 2 of them because she's been so focused on the Libertatia business on the side. So it's been mainly me filming. So this is a very nice treat to have Monica on the channel. Monica, because you're back, I have a lovely treat for you.
Okay.
1 hour outside of East London, 1 hour east of East London, there is a tiny little hamlet deep in the countryside called Ringleton. And within that hamlet, there is one of England's oldest alehouses called Ringleton Inn. This old alehouse originally started life as a hospice for monks. So a place where monks would spend their final days. Now it's been turned into a pub. We've been travelling for 45 minutes and it is 10 minutes in that direction.
Your Bonneville is looking very good.
Well, you have been forcing me to clean it.
Yes.
On a daily basis. Monica marches me downstairs with all of the cleaning equipment.
If it's raining.
If it's raining, which has been quite a few days.
Yeah.
So I march down with Monica, cleaning equipment in hand, and she, well, not only watches me cleaning it, but actually, to be fair to Monica, she does about 50% of the cleaning.
Yes.
So this is largely thanks to her. It's good though. Had it for 2 weeks and it's still looking shiny. Plus, the great thing is, I know I've said it before, but Monica, you've noticed a few people saying some negative comments about it.
Yeah, I was surprised.
A lot of people don't like the King and Queen seats.
I love it. It's so comfortable.
You know, the most important thing for me is getting or trying to get the balance between something that's aesthetically pleasing but something that you want to ride. And to want to ride bigger distances, you have to have the comfort. This is as comfy as an armchair, and when I'm riding, for 95% of the time, I want something as comfy as an armchair. And this, for 1 or 2 people, is exceptionally comfy. And just having a bike back, fill up the panniers, lovely comfy seat. This is often more of interest to non-Brits. I'll show you what goes on in a little Kentish village. Hollingbourne Summer Fete. See, I remember all of these kinds of things when I was at school. Summer Fete, you've got family fun, barbecue bar, classic cars, exemption, dog show, fire breathing.
Dog show?
Yeah, I know. And also something that's very popular, surely not just in the UK, but tug of war. I remember tug of war from the school fetes and here. I used to play cricket a lot. Junior cricket all-stars, Sundays, 10 and 11 a.m, under 15s. All of this stuff here, all of it, I used to do when I was younger. It just transfers from village to village and town to town. There you go. Little insight into village life. And I think, Monica, I hope you caught it, there's some kind of MG event because you've just got a string of MGs whizzing along the country lanes. One other thing of interest for the car enthusiast, Peugeot 205, very rare 1995 model. Lovely looking thing, lots of moss underneath it, so I'm not sure if it's been used in the past 10 years, but what a spot. Birds singing, sun out, and we've got a 500-year-old pub. This ride over perfectly sets the scene for what I hope is going to be an incredibly picturesque 500-year-old pub, just unspoilt Kent countryside around it. Have a look at this. This is one of the hamlets that we get to, and we've lost signal and there's a diversion, so I'm hoping the pub is 5 minutes in that direction, but this may well be the last hamlet before the hamlet that we need to get to. Red phone box. Very ornate. I've never seen one of those. Red post box. And have a look at this for one of the houses. It's all so quaint, so unspoilt. It feels like we're in a 200-year-old road tripping time warp. What a beautiful little house. It's the kind of thing, the front garden, the house, everything around it, nothing at all has changed. It feels like that's how the garden was landscaped 200 years ago. Have a look at this. Just opposite the red post box, we've got, in the most beautiful condition, the old post office cottages here, this white building. There can't be more than about 10 houses along here, I think. And we're about, I hope, 5 minutes from the pub. I'm starving.
Look at the tiny door.
I know, it looks like people always used to be about 5'5" as a maximum height. Closed. This is what happens when I arrange stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We are closed today, Wednesday the 5th of June. Damn it. And it's not like we're close to anything else either. Apologies. Okay. We've also got no signal. Let's ride aimlessly until we find somewhere to eat. It's a proper time warp day. We've seen a sign for tea rooms, but instead of tea rooms, it looks like we've gone back about 120 years to the time when steam railways were prevalent. So there's a steam railway crossing there with the little wooden signal boxes and what looks like a steam railway mechanics with steam railway engines. Is that the right terminology? I think it is. Here, being worked on. Oh my God, come a bit closer to this.
I don't know if you're allowed to.
I'm sure they'll be okay. I mean, I'm not basing that on anything. But look at these. Just look at this one.
Oh, wow.
And this must be an old fire engine. Wow. What a place to stumble upon. More importantly, do they serve food? Found it. Tea room. Look at this little place. Okay, you never know. This is the thing with tea rooms. It's often just scones with jam and cream. I feel
I'll
like
take anything.
yeah, so will I. So will I. I mean, this is fascinating. You've got these old steam machines dotted around the place, and this traditional little tea room. I don't know if this is for historical interest or this is still running as a main form of transport. So behind me there are a group of gentlemen all in blue overalls. So clearly this is a place where there are lots of people constantly working on these trains, and these trains must take you somewhere. But it's such an incredible time warp. I'm thinking it must be for some kind of museum purpose.
It's all a mystery.
If you just look at the outfits of people, it's fascinating. I need to Google this as soon as we get back. Monica, I've just seen this. Have a look at this. I mean, the outfits are unbelievable. Look at this, look at this. Norton.
Oh, yes.
Unapproachable Norton. The world's best road holder. I even remember my grandparents used to have this Brasso metal polish. I remember cans of that in my grandparents. And just down here to my right hand side there's a tiny little, one more wooden shed.
Oh, yeah.
Monica, I'll ask you to pan over to your right and check out the gentlemen's outfits because it's fascinating. Hello. I remember menus like this. This is like the menu before avocado sandwiches became popular. You've got sausages and bacon, or sausage and bacon sandwiches, bacon and egg muffin, sausage and egg muffin, breakfast sandwich. In essence, what you're seeing there is a whole load of sandwiches with very tiny differences. They've got sausages, bacon and egg. And the lunch menus, paninis, cheese and onion, cheese and ham, chino mayo, brie and bacon, and baked potato. So we've gone for beans and cheese baked potato, but two of those with 2 oat lattes, £20. So good, honest food at a very reasonable price. But this is like the menu that was around everywhere in the 1990s and stuff. I remember exact menus like this, so it's quite nice to have it back again. And it's been probably 10 years since I've had, this sounds pathetic, a baked potato like this with beans and cheese. As I remember. This place is like a utopia. There's been a lady dancing with these 2 horses earlier and a sheepdog trying to round up all of these sheep. Look at it go again, but they're not listening. It's doing brilliant work and they're not moving. They're literally just standing next to it. Nothing. Maybe one moves about half a metre. And then always in the distance here, you've always got a mechanic in his blue overalls just in the distance working on one of these steam trains. Well, we'll wrap it. Sheepdog is not going to have any more luck. Next video will be, I think, Saturday morning, and I'll be heading over for the first time to Caffeine and Machine's new spot with a few other guys. So I'll take you along with me on that ride. And this is what happens. Monica was scowling at me earlier. This is exactly what happens when I try and arrange a video. I didn't check Google to see if this pub was closed earlier today, so apologies for that. I'll make sure that in the future everything's double checked. But thank you so much everyone for watching. Have a brilliant week, and we'll see you all in the next one.